Miami, Florida. Today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Lone Depot Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is Lane Thomas. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Washington, the center fielder, number 28, Lane Thomas.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Number 3 will be next. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
And now for Washington, number 3. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Brinson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That is it. The left fielder, number 29, Yadiel Hernandez.
At the plate now, Yadiel Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2, here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nats leave a pair. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now into the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Miguel Rojas.
Pitch on the way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
In now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Strasburg has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Nope. That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Strasburg on 1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to dig in, Brian Anderson. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The shortstop, Luis Garcia.
And now in the box, Luis Garcia. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. Fouled off. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
So 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Now the 2-1. is taken for strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
First offering, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled away.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And it's fouled away. They'll try again, 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Brian De La Cruz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Strasburg has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's 1-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Lewis.
Next, it'll be Lewis Brinson to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. A ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and here's Lane Thomas into the box.
The center fielder, number 28.
First pitch on the way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1.
2-1.
Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next, here is number 3. He singled first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball well outside. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and that's the second out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. De La Cruz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So next to bat will be Sandy Alcantara, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Now here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 delivery. And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
Strasburg on 1-1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next it'll be Miguel Rojas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First offering on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Jazz Chisholm will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
1
set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot. But to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. 1 out and a runner on third. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nationals nothing. So that'll bring up Josh Bell.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Yadiel Hernandez, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Fouled off. bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
An even 2-2 count for the Nationals catcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Luis Garcia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to South Florida following this. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Brian De La Cruz, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. De La Cruz is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
The center fielder, number 25.
Digging in will be Lewis Brinson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
You can tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off
all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. First pitch on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Aguilar trying to get there, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The center fielder, number 28, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. That's on the corner to put him behind
One
now.
ball,
1-2.
strikes now.
Strasburg leads off first with one away. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
To the plate now, number 3. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Bounce it to the left side. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as it's grounded sharply to first. On to the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Miami, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a pop-up now, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Sandy Alcantara. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
19. Josh Bell.
First offering.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Count remains full. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Yadier Hernandez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. First pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Marlins move out in front now, 3-2.
Pitcher making him move his feet right there. Probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that pitch.
The first baseman, Jesus.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey!
Brian Anderson waits on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian.
And stepping in, Brian Anderson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on the way. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Aguilar aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Soto is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Now to the plate, here is Jesus Sanchez. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Brian De La Cruz would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian.
Up next from Miami, Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Lewis Brinson.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Paulo Espino trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Paulo Espino.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-1. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
First on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. Now at the plate here is Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Zach Thompson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Magneuris Sierra is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Carter Kieboom, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the stretch. Hit to short. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Number 88 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 88.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Sierra's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Nationals go quietly. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ryan Harper will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Alfaro, a Colombian-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Number 34,
At the plate now, Magneuris Sierra. As a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This is popped up. Ruiz has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Miguel Rojas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
And that'll miss up and in, ball 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This will get foul. 2-1. Now here it comes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Jazz Chisholm will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Rojas stands at first with 1 out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Right side, but it's well fouled. Runners on first with 1 down. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 3-2. Popped him up. Kieboom in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. From the stretch. Now the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
In now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 0-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Ruiz goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and the Fish have taken a 4-2 lead. Anthony Bender has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 80, Anthony Bender.
Lane Thomas will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Juan Soto to the plate now. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. They'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 4-2. Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
A ball and no strikes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Count is 1 and 2.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Nope,
Just inside.
ball 2.
Not by much. It's 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Into the box now, Brian De La Cruz, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. Late that time for a strike. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Here it comes.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out. At the plate now is Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
No, that's outside.
Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Hey.
3-1. Hit out towards second. Well, on the bell at first, and his side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 5-2 Miami. Dylan Floro takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Bell. Prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right. 1 away. Stepping in once again is Yadier Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. And it's a 5-3 game now. Into the box, Cable Ruiz. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
To the plate now, Luis Garcia. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now to bat, Carter Kieboom. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Garcia is off at first with 2 away. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. This one's flared toward left center. Rojas onto the grass, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sandy Alcantara is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of